I want to progress and become better in all parts of my life. You know what I'm saying? Fitness, mentally. What's going on? They are not doing this while I'm filming. Hi guys, it's me, Pretty Witty 77, coming to you guys today with another chit chat. Get ready with me. My last one, it was pretty. I didn't expect, you know, the interaction that I got on it. A lot of people can relate. A lot of people shared their experiences. So if you haven't already checked that out, definitely check that one out. Let me get started. I already primed my face with my primer. If you want to know what I'm using, I got you. Just check the description box. So I'm about to go ahead and use my handy dandy gel and just to tame the front of my hair because I want it to be laid Lizzie. Okay, so yeah, today I'm going to be kind of talking about some things that I have been doing lately, putting myself through. That sounds kind of crazy, putting myself through, but this year I've switched up a lot of things. It's like it's a complete 180 since last year or whatever. I've been really focusing on things like motivation, and because I went through like this period last year where I just didn't want to do anything. I was super drained. I didn't have any kind of inspiration. I was just going through the motions. But this year, baby, it's a complete turnaround. So I kind of find that feeling like, hey, I just want to come home and lay down and like curl up and just like do nothing, because like being mentally tired, just being mentally tired, it was exhausting. But I be fighting it, y'all. So I stick to like things to self-motivate myself, following more inspirational pages on IG, and just reading into other things, and just trying to be more I kind of feel like I've always been a sort of kind of positive person, but I really just been taking it to the max this year with that or whatever. So I also already put my Bye Bye Pores on my face, so I'm just gonna go right into concealing. So yeah, I just been, you know, trying to stay positive, and because I ain't gonna lie, like I'm just always that what if person, you know, like what if this doesn't work? Like I doubt myself. Well, I used to doubt myself a lot because I've been doing really good this year. Like, what if this doesn't work? What if this, you know, I'm always trying to expect the unexpected, but you have to be optimistic about a lot of stuff. But I used to just call it like being realistic, because what if it doesn't work, you know? But in that case, you would just have to recreate and try something different, try another approach to whatever you're going through. See, I'm telling y'all how I had to talk myself about a lot of things. Yeah, so I end up following more positive pages, and every year I like to kind of follow new people on social media just to keep everything fresh. Ain't nothing coming out of here. It's something in here though. Just to keep everything fresh or whatever. And it just so happened that a lot of people that I've been clicking on are very like-minded people. I feel like it's a coincidence, but I don't know. Like literally, literally new people that I have been finding. I forgot my wedge, but I just used the end of this. New people that I have been finding on social media and stuff. Very I feel like we're going through some of the same things, or they're inspirational. They're just as inspirational to me as I feel like I am to other people. cannot get away from these distractions. That was an alarm. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing to, you know, stay motivated. If you follow me on my vlog channel, you can see where I literally went out and bought a planner, because I am the biggest procrastinator in the world. I procrastinate, like, it's what I do. Like Amber Harry Mary said, I think one of her snaps, I plan to procrastinate and I do it at the very last minute. I plan that I'm going to have a certain amount of time at the very last minute to do what I want to do, because I'm a procrastinate. You know, like, I'm an experienced procrastinator, and I feel like I shouldn't be, because that time could be used to do so much more. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with that. But you know, I got my planner. It's really cute. Oh crap, that is a lot. I'm just messing all the way up. Oh crap. To help myself kind of limit my procrastination, I have just kind of started setting things for myself. I'm actually on a TV break right now, where I'm not watching any kind of TV, no Netflix, no nothing. And this is the 7th day, I believe. So after today, then I could watch it tomorrow. But you know, I don't know if I want to. I want to, but I don't know if I have the time to, you know, because I'm planning on doing something special. And I feel like by the time y'all see this video may be a part of it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I omitted, like, I kind of started limiting my social media, because I feel like me being here by myself, not really having a lot of family here in Texas where I live, in Austin, I feel like I rely on social media a lot, you know. I feel like, because that's kind of like my source of, like, finding out things about my family, because I have, believe it or not, found out about, like, family deaths and stuff through Facebook, not through phone call, but like through Facebook, which is, I feel like, it's highly sad that's what the world comes through today. So I kind of rely on, you know, social media, to kind of stay current, you know. But you would think that because I'm a YouTuber, that I use social media kind of like, look at that, kind of like for my brand or whatever. But I do, but most of the times I just be looking and laughing and just about, you know, stuff, personal stuff. So yeah, I kind of limited that. Let me know if you guys are on, like, any kind of media breaks or something like that you had to omit that was becoming like a problem or causing you setbacks in your life. I think it's so weird, because I just talked to one of my homegirls, and I was on Twitter, and I noticed she usually tweets, and I haven't been seeing her. So I hit her up, and I'm like, yo, where you at? You alright? And she's like, yeah, I'm just taking a social media break. And I'm like, dang, this is real. It's real out here in these streets. But she's still watching TV. She's just kind of taking a break. And yeah, I think everybody needs a break, because I feel like the world was so much better. Don't get me wrong, it's lit now, but I feel like the world was, like, so much better when we actually, like, talk to each other and not, like, text. Yes, I'm one of those people, okay? Okay. Because I'm not a texter. Call me or I will not respond. So some of the things that I have started to do or have been doing lately to kind of help me stay optimistic and positive, more of a positive person, is I have well, I mentioned this on my vlog channel. I made a bomb spiritual playlist with, like, got a lot of gospel music. And you know, I'm old school. Well, that's kind of like the gospel that I grew up on, so I turned to that to make me feel good or whatever. So I made a bomb playlist, and if I could find that vlog for y'all, because I believe I got like almost 120 vlogs now, so if you don't follow me over there, you're missing out. I'm gonna attach the playlist to y'all so y'all can see. But it's bomb. So but I have been listening to this podcast lately, and it's called the Pretty Lit Podcast, or yeah, the Pretty Lit Podcast, or Pretty Lit the Podcast. If you have Android, I believe it's on Google Play, SoundCloud maybe, and I don't know, but if you have an iPhone, you can find it on your podcast app, which is Live. That's something else I've been doing to kind of stay positive too. Listening to more podcasts. I've always been interested in other people's opinion on things, just how they look at things, and you know, I feel like it draws me in so much. That's why I used to be addicted to like watching people's vlogs or whatever, because I was just always drawn to like how people are living it, or their thought process, and things like that. I've always been like drawn to it. But yeah, I'm in love with podcasts. I probably don't go a day without listening to at least one podcast. So yeah, the Pretty Lit Podcast is basically a podcast about some young girls and kind of like their spiritual growth. They tell their stories, they give playlist information, they have guests on the show that can help you or to tell their stories and stuff. They have finance guests. You know, I feel like it's a podcast for young women. Let's see, I would probably recommend it if you like 18 through 30. That's the age limit that I probably would say the podcast is. But it's a really good podcast. I'm not getting paid to say this. They probably don't even know me, but shout out to y'all. I really like it. And I post little snippets of the good parts or the parts that I can relate to on my Snapchat all the time. Yeah, so I got this new, I've been trying to broaden my, you know, look and just feel and sound, because I just like the southern stuff. So I kind of downloaded a playlist that they gave me. I kind of probably only like 3 of the songs, but you know, I was open to change, and that's important as well. Yeah, so I have devotionals that I try to read every day. Devotionals aren't for everybody, but it's definitely, I feel like sometimes it'd be like right on time for what you need to hear. You probably need to be hearing it every day anyways, but I really like those. I post probably 2 mainly on my Snapchat, and I think one of them is called Day by Day. I should know because I have to tell people. Everybody's always asking like, what book is that? What book is that? So I constantly have to tell people. So I think it's Day by Day by Joyce Meyer, and God Said It, Don't Sweat It, and I don't know the author of that, but I put it in the description box, and if I don't, just remind me, girl, because it's busy over here. So yeah, I post those 2. I normally read them right before I go to sleep. Yeah, and I try this, still in the process, listen to spiritual music before, like when I wake up, like probably on my way to work, before I listen to podcasts or something like that, at least one song. Or and I also like to listen to them before I go to bed, like, so I don't go to sleep listening to my trap rap or nothing like that. I'm trying to stay positive, and you know, it's just music is life, and it has turned a very positive, it turned my most negative days into positive real quick, and I truly appreciate that. Yeah, I try to read at least a couple of pages before bed too, because I feel like I need to get my head out of Instagram, or you know, refreshing this page, trying to see what's going on, trying to catch up on things in the day. After I'm done, after I shower, baby, it's straight book or bed, like however you want it, book or bed. And I'm probably, sometimes I choose bed, but most of the time I choose book, and I fall asleep reading. So maybe you guys should try it. Besides my devotionals, another book, well, the book that I'm actually reading right now is Make Me Wanna Holla by McCall. It's like an autobiography. on him is very helpful. Seeing what he went through, what he became, and basically how he was handed, well, how he almost, you know, let his life slip. And I feel like I can kind of relate to his story. Not exactly everything he went through, but most definitely being nothing, or coming from nothing and becoming something kind of like away from what people where you come from usually do. Or, you know, it's just like a different lane, you know what I mean, than people expected you to take. But, you know, I really think it's a really good book. And if you guys need something to read, check out that. But after I get done reading that book, I'm most definitely going to be reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. I already got the book. I don't like the kind of like cross read. So I'm going to finish this one. I probably only got like 80 pages left of Nathan McCall's book. I love books. I'm pretty sure y'all follow my vlog channel. Y'all know this. I love to read. That's definitely something that I've been doing to kind of like read more. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say that they hide the most valuable information in books. And baby, if it's in there, I'm bound to find it, okay? Because I'm finna get these books up and get these shows down. I don't even keep up with like Love and Hip Hop and all that other kind of stuff. I watched one season of Married to Medicine because Dustin of the Friend Zone had me watching it. Because he kept on telling her, hey friend, hey, that she needed to watch it because it was a really good show. So I ended up watching it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Also, that's another good podcast. It's basically a podcast kind of like all things wellness, and like, cause who in the hell wants a musty brain? Okay, that's like the tagline for the show. It's really good. It makes you think, and it just kind of like, that show has helped me so much on like my mental health and like finding out why I do certain things or what is rooted in, which is basically almost gonna be your childhood. So I thought it was a really, well, I think it's a really dope show. They post every Wednesday and I don't miss an episode. You hear me? I love it. I'm about to go back over my under eyes. But yeah, podcasts are a huge part of my life. Should I share my favorite podcast? I feel like I already did. Have I ever shared my favorite podcast with y'all? If not, you about to hear it again. My favorite podcast of all time so far is probably gonna be The Friend Zone. The Friend Zone. Let me grab my phone because you know I want to give y'all no lies. The Friend Zone, most definitely. Then I would say I really like So Shameless with Passport, Cuddy, and Tahoe. That's just something to pass time. It's really funny and crazy, so beware before you click on it to listen to it. It's crazy. I really like NWP. That's Niggas with a Podcast. A group of friends. They are hilarious. I'm always dying. Dying laughing. They based out of Detroit, so they got these little cute little accents. But I really like their podcast. Those are the top 3 that I've been. Oh, Pretty Lit Podcast and the Casey Crew. Those are the top ones. I've added some new podcasters to the list. I need to find out if they're gonna make the cut though. But yeah, that's my podcast, you know, lane. Something else that I have been doing to kind of like stay positive and not like let my mind idle. Well, basically letting my mind idle. What am I talking about? Is meditating. And when I first ever heard of meditating, I kind of had like this certain look in my head of how it looks, and I thought it was really whack and pointless and probably rooted in the wrong thing. But that was basically an uneducated mind on my behalf. So now I've kind of looked more into it, kind of let it do what it do, let it do what it do for my life and how it affects my life. Yeah, so I've been meditating, sitting idly for about 5 months now, and it has helped me. Oh girl, yes, over the first 3 months, girl, it gave me life. Do you hear me? It gave me life, and I ain't mad at it. Here we go again. So what I do is I downloaded this app. It's called Calm, right? It's a meditation app, and it took me quite some time to kind of like know what I was doing, because I kind of felt, at first I felt like, man, this is not doing nothing, because my mind won't be still. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place, and that's something that it's a gift and a curse, because I get so many ideas, so many brilliant ideas. I feel like I'm always trying to recreate something or kind of like twist it up and make it my own. I'm always doing it. My mind, I feel like, you know, not trying to boost myself up, but I feel like I have an amazing mind. But when it's time to settle down and for it to be still and just calm yourself, because it can make you so tired, like mentally tired. You always thinking about something. What if this? What if that? Well, I can do this, or what about Instagram? Like, sometimes you just need to sit. You know what I'm saying? You just need to sit. So I downloaded the app, and it probably took me a good month to kind of like make my mind be still a little, you know what I mean? And it helped calm me. I like calm because I'm a really big on like nature sound, like not nature sound, yeah, I guess nature sounds, but just like not like the birds and the alligators and stuff, nature, but more like I am addicted to the sound of the beach. And of course, you know, your girl always traveling to the islands. They be saying, Whitney, why don't you go somewhere else? Why don't you go to France or this and that? Like, that's cool, but like y'all don't understand my love for like the sound of like waves. Girl, I got footage of like just the waves and stuff on my vlog channel when I went to Mexico. So relaxing. Sometimes I just turn on that clip and just let it play. Amazing. But yeah, so it has, you can use those sounds to sit and let that calm you. That's how I like to use it, and that's what helps me. That's my thing, right? For real. I wish I like, okay, but like for real, seriously. So I learned to kind of calm myself. They actually have this breathing feature on the app where you just can inhale, exhale to calm you down if you have anxiety. It's really the truth, y'all. So it's just about time to set my face, because you know I ain't doing nothing extra, you know, it's just some light. And while I wait for my face to dry up, let me get on these eyebrows, bro. Like, what is going on? Like, I seriously should have gotten them threaded before I did this and not afterwards, because they're looking at me and I'm looking at them. Like, it is not a game. Like, it's not a game. It is not a game right now. Like, no Nintendo. Like, oh, they must hate me right now. But I promise you, I'm gonna take care of it. I could pluck them, but it's not gonna look as clean as it does when I get it threaded, so we're just gonna roll with that. I'm actually working on my lashes right now, and these are Kiss lashes. This one is Flirty. I don't think I've ever used Flirty before. Ritzy, Shy, and Poise are the ones that I usually use, but you know, all the rest of them in the trash, and we're gonna roll with this one today. You know, you gotta put the lashes on in silence, because you like, you know it's real. Bruh, it took me forever to get these lashes on, but I think they look okay. I probably won't buy them again, because they're not spaced far apart like I like them. I feel like it's not really a natural look. But I went ahead and took my bonnet off because I'm finna move right along to my hair. I'm going to be re-moisturizing them with this Soul Botanicals knot sauce. It's a coil detangler, but it can also be used as a conditioner and a leave-in. So today this is about to be a leave-in, okay? I'm just using it because I really like it, and I just been trying to a lot of new things lately. So let me just squeeze. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. I really just been trying to stay positive, motivational. You know what else I've been doing to kind of stay positive and motivated? Listening to motivational speakers, bro. It will get your life. My favorite at the time is Eric Thomas. And he's a he's more than a YouTuber. But he does have a YouTube channel, and shout out to Tierra Walker that put me on him or whatever. And yeah, he's good. He's kind of hardcore. He's a heavy speaker, so I feel like I be watching him when I feel like goofing off. But once he see that speech and I just really start thinking about it, you know, my mind be going blah 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 blah. So once I really start thinking about it, I be like, dang, I gotta stop slacking. I gotta do more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 24 hours in a day, but who's to say how many of those you have to work? You know what I'm saying? But he basically gives me that, hey, grind now and see the outcome later. And you know, a lot of people like to skip the struggle, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not about that. I'm all about that grind. But he definitely motivates me to do more. Do you guys have motivational speakers? If so, who is your favorite one? Because I'm also looking for, you know, to expand my motivational speaker-erness, if that's a word. So leave that in the comment section. I would love to know. But yeah, he has a YouTube channel. His channel has a lot of views. He has like different series. I don't know, it's just, yeah, this motivational speakerness is to a whole speakerness. It's on a whole nother level. I don't know why I can't speak well today. But yeah, this year 2007, I just know it's gonna be my year. But y'all like, dang girl, we gotta wait until 2017. Did I say 7? Girl, stay with me here. But yeah, I love I don't know, I have this thing with 7s, and it's like I ain't gonna see another year with 7 in it until 2027. So I gotta make the best of this year, right? This is my year. I'm just focused. I'm focused. That's the word of the year. Stay focused, stay consistent, and most of all, just be the change that I want to see. And it's not always easy, you know. I feel like each and every day people get more and more distracted with things, and you know, all these different crazy stories going on in the headlines. You know, all of those are put there. Well, I'm gonna say all of those are put there to distract you, but a lot of it is, and you got to know how to differentiate one from the other, you know. So yeah, that's basically my story. That's basically my story on, you know, just trying to better myself. But you know what, just to keep it real with y'all, something that I know I need to work on is I'm not gonna, because I know I have positive people. They're not probably directly in my, you know, reach, but I like to speak with people who are positive and who can inspire me in ways like that. But you know, sometimes I ain't gonna say I fall victim to peer pressure, but sometimes, you know, you get somebody like, hey, let's go do this, and you know you need to be, you know, working towards your goals, but you do it anyways. Like, those are setbacks. So I'm working towards you know, staying focused and having people that's going to encourage me rather than to take me off of the path that I know that I'm on and I know that I need to, you know, stay on. So that's something that I need to work on. Are any of you guys working towards, you know, the better good? What are some ways that you guys stay motivated? I would love for you guys to leave it in the comment section so we can just, you know, be motivational partners and stuff. I really hope that I said some things to inspire you guys, or I hope that this video gets out in time to help you, or I hope that it's right on time for you. It's nothing better than to be going through something or trying to stay on track and then somebody make a post about exactly what you need to hear. Like, that's the best. It's like, look at God. As always, thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching this video to the end. Just me speaking these things were almost like speaking them into existence. I hope this reaches the right person at the right time. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Keep going. Add more positive things into your life. You got this. So you're interested in this style of video, you want to see more chit chats with me, you can leave any kind of topics that you want me to discuss in the comment section. I'm gonna be reaching in the bag for them. You know I got this, because you know I love to talk. But anyways, I don't want this outro to be extra long, so if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Tasha is one of my subby witty